If you work in healthcare or the medical device world, you know how exciting it is to bring innovative therapies to patients. But there's also a challenge navigating reimbursement. It's one of the biggest hurdles between a life changing technology and the people who need it most. Today, I want to walk you through some of the most common reimbursement pitfalls and, more importantly, how to avoid them. Think of this as a quick guide to help you steer clear of the roadblocks that can slow patient access. First step, not having a coding strategy early enough. Too often, companies wait until launch or even after launch to start thinking about coding. Without the right CPT, HCPCS, or ICD-10 codes, it becomes really difficult for providers to bill payers accurately, and then claims get denied. Here's the thing, the process for getting a new code isn't fast. Applications are only reviewed at set times each year, and the decision can take months, sometimes longer, depending on the type of code. That's why it's smart to conservatively plan for about 2 years to fully develop your reimbursement strategy and secure the right code. That lead time gives you room to build the necessary clinical evidence, prepare your payer value story, and ensure providers will have the tools they need at launch. The fix? Start early, before you're even in the market. Map out what codes may apply, and if a new code is needed, begin that process as soon as possible. Proactively building a coding pathway gives your technology a much smoother entry into the system. Another big pitfall is ignoring payer policy. Just because your device has FDA clearance does not mean payers automatically cover it. Many practices assume that if the science is strong, the coverage will follow. But payers often want to see very specific clinical and economic data before they update their policies. To avoid this, take time to understand payer perspectives, review existing coverage policies, identify gaps, and prepare clear value messaging that speaks to what payers care about: patient outcomes and cost effectiveness. Here's one we see all the time: underestimating the prior authorization process. Prior authorization can be complicated and it varies from payer to payer. If you don't provide practices with the right tools like letter templates, medical necessity language, or even evidence summaries, patients may face unnecessary delays. The best way to avoid this? Equip your providers. Give them resources they need upfront so they can confidently submit authorizations and get faster approvals for their patients. Next, forgetting provider education. Even if coverage and coding are in place, providers may not know the right way to bill or appeal a denial. That leads to frustration, lost revenue, and ultimately, fewer patients accessing your device. Avoid this by offering training and support materials, webinars, quick guides, or even one-on-one office support. Making reimbursement feel approachable and easy goes a long way in building provider trust. And finally, not engaging with payers directly. Coverage doesn't just happen, it's influenced. Too many companies stay hands off, hoping coverage will just improve on its own. The truth? Proactive engagement is key. That means sharing clinical and economic data with medical directors, participating in advisory discussions, and keeping communication lines open. The more you can demonstrate real-world value, the more likely payers are to update policies in your favor. So to recap, start coding strategy early, understand payer policy, support prior authorizations, educate your providers, and don't shy away from payer engagement. By avoiding these pitfalls, you'll clear the path for patients to get the therapies they need faster and with fewer headaches along the way.